I want to tell you about a time where the GP made me question my own identity and my own existence and my own brain. So, I went to the GP, to the doctors, because I have like this weird additional piercing hole thing in my ear, and it was starting to bug me. So I went to the GP about it, and the doctor said, okay, let's take a swab and then check it, and then we'll be able to, move on and proceed with what we're going to do next. I'm like, cool. Obviously, a few weeks went by. I keep forgetting to go get the swab. So I randomly got off the bus and I went to the GP because it was right next to the bus stop. And I went in there and I said, oh, by the way, can I get this swab material thing? Because the GP's asked me to do a swab. So obviously, what they usually do is they ask for your date of birth and your name. Cool. I tell her my date of birth and I tell her my name. She's like, oh, we've already done your test. I'm like, but I haven't collected the swab. How? How is that possible? And she's like, no, we've already done the test. And then she started going, so in January this year, we did the test. Obviously, you got the infection. We even gave you antibiotics. I'm like, where was I? Where was I? When did I get this antibiotics? When did I take this medicine? When was I sick? Like, when? She's like, no. And I'm like, I promise you, I haven't been to the GP or anything like that. She's like, no. What's your name? I said, Vanessa. She's like, yes. And when's your date of birth? I'm like, the date I said. She's like, yes. And I'm like, I kid you not, I started to question my whole life. Like, what was I doing in January? Have I forgotten? Is my brain gotten this bad? Am I starting to have memory loss? And then I'm like, are you sure you're looking at my records? Because I don't recall ever taking antibiotics and having an ear infection and all of these things that you're saying. Then you will not believe it. You will not believe what actually happened. She says, what is your date of birth? So I actually tell her again. And she says, what is your name? And I tell her my name. And she says, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I typed in the wrong year that you were born. And the person that came up also is called Vanessa. Brav. So this person has the same day. I'm born on the 23rd of May, 1990. This person is born on the 23rd of May, 1999. How random is that? 1999, and they're called Vanessa. These things, these kind of stories don't happen, because I started to question my existence. So, more of the story, always double check your details, because they will be telling you that you are dying of cancer and you're just there for ear infection. Bye-bye. Don't forget to follow.